Hey guys, some of you are asking about the audiobooks and the Kindle books and how you could get those through Amazon and all those types of questions. So I thought I would make a short video to show you how I do that and how you could do it too. So I'm going to show you a couple of apps that are actually free for you to use. So I'm going to go into the App Store, and the apps that you're going to use are Kindle. And so of course you'll just go and search for Kindle. And of course I already have it, so it's not going to let me download it. And it's a free app again. You'll just download it. The next one is going to be Audible. And so it's this one here. And again, you'll just download it. They're both free. And so a lot of people typically think that you have to have a Kindle to be able to read the Kindle books, but you do not. Just any type of tablet, phone, iPad, anything that you can download an app, you can read the books. So I just wanted to show you that as well. Okay, so how do you get the books? How do you get the audiobooks? There's a couple different ways. So I'm going to open up where I actually have all of my books. So first, I'm going to show you the Kindle feature. So I'm going to pull this up. And so, of course, this is where I have one of my books pulled up. So I'm going to go to the menu and look at all my books that I have here. Okay, so let's just go to the 5 love languages. All right, so I just want to show you just a couple of the features here, how to use it, how to utilize some of the things here. So one thing that I really like is if there's something that stands out to me, something that I want to remember, highlight or, just come back to later on, of course I can highlight it. So like if this love is an attitude with appropriate behavior, let's say I want to highlight that, I'm just going to hold down over it and highlight it. And so later, if I want to come back to that, I just, tap on the text and, up here, there is like a little notepad, and I'm going to click on that, and it's going to show me anything that, see right there, oops, where'd it go? Yeah. Love is an attitude with appropriate behavior. So anything that I've highlighted or taken a bookmark or through my audio app, a bookmark or a note, whatever, I can go back there and look through all of my notes and just kind of freshen up on some of the things that I learned from this book. And that's what's important here, is not to just read it and move on, is read it and apply it to your life. Something else that I like is if you tap the menu bar, there's also popular highlights. So not only things that you got from the book, but on Goodreads, which is another app, things that other people got, popular things that others have highlighted. So you can kind of, go through there and look. There's usually not a whole lot, but just, again, the popular things that were highlighted. Okay, so I'm going to click out of this and show you like how to actually get the books. Oh, something else real quick. Here where it says search, if I was looking for, let's say my love language was gifts, and I wanted to see every time that it said gifts, I can pull that up right here. And so I would just scroll through there. If there was a certain passage that I could kind of recall but didn't know exactly where it was at, I could look for it and pull it up. Okay. So I really like that feature. I use it quite often. So that's something that I like. Let's see if there was anything else. Of course, you can go through the chapter by chapter. Yeah, I think that was it. All right, so I'm going to go back to the library, and here where you see that little Amazon icon, I'm going to click on that. And that's going to let me shop for different books. And you'll see here, like you can shop for popular books, audiobooks, Kindle Unlimited, Prime Reading. Now, Kindle Unlimited, you do have to have a subscription. It's $10 a month, but you get 10 free books anytime. So that means that you can have 10 books at a time. It doesn't mean for a certain time period, but it's well worth the money. We have it. We utilize every bit of it for us, for our kids. Our Bible studies come from there. Most of the books that we read and listen to come from there as well. Prime Reading, if you have Amazon Prime, which I know a lot of people do anyway, there are several books that are included in your Prime membership that are free. I know a lot of people don't realize it, but that just became available in October of last year. So I'll show you how to do that too, and how to upgrade from Kindle books to audio. So what you can do here, is let's say that you want to just search for a book. Maybe there's a book that you have in mind that you want to download. There's one that I know I want. It's something about busy. I can't think of what exactly it's called, but busy, breaking busy, how to find peace and purpose in the world of crazy. So this is the book I've been looking at, I want to get. And you'll see here where it says you can get a free sample, so you can kind of read just like a couple pages of it. I mean, you can do that, but it really is not going to give you a whole lot of information there. Whoops, where did it go? My phone went away. Sorry, guys. Let's try this again. Okay, now there it is. I just lost it. Okay, I just lost my phone. I couldn't see it myself. Okay, back to that screen. All right, so you'll see that you can't see a price. You know, it doesn't tell me how much it is. Well, obviously you want to know how much it is before you just purchase it, but you can't even purchase it from this app. So what I typically do is add it to a list, and that list goes to your Amazon app. So what I like to do, because if you're busy like I am, breaking busy, right? You do not have the time to sit down and read. Even if I did, I don't have the attention span to sit there and read. So I'm walking around the house with my earbuds in, doing laundry, doing the dishes, doing the things that I have to do. But, you know, listening and developing, you know, growing myself, learning how to have a more effective marriage, you know, those types of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add this to a list that I have on Amazon. And so I have several different lists because I'm constantly looking at things on to read. So I'm going to actually add this to my shopping list. Did it go? I don't know if it did or not. Let's add it to another one. Let's add it to Gary Chapman, even though it's not a Gary Chapman book. Okay, where aren't you going? Maybe it did go. Let me click out of there one more time. This item has already been added to wish list. Oh, maybe I already have it in there. That's why. Okay, so it's already in my wish list. All right, so now what I do, I'm going to click out of there. So that it's in my wish list, right? So I can get out of Kindle. Now, you would think that you could just go to Amazon app and order it. Well, you can't. You have to go to a desktop and order. You can actually go, I believe, you can go to Chrome and order as well. Let me try that because I know a lot of people don't use computers or maybe not even have one. So let's see if you can do that. You might be able to. So let's see. So this is just like going Amazon.com. I'm already signed in. So if you're signed in, you can create a list. And what a list is basically like any other store you would have is your wish list. So I'm going to go to your list. And then you can see I've put it basically in about every list that I have. So I'm going to go to this Gary Chapman. Okay, Breaking Busy, How to Find Peace. So it's there. Okay, but I don't want to buy it with one click. I really hate that feature. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to actually hop on the computer and show you how I do that. All right, so what I'm going to do now, again, I've got Amazon pulled up here. I'm going to go to this list. I'm just pulling up that book I showed you guys. All right, so it's $1.99. Like, seriously, that's cheap, right? It's $1.99. And then here's where you have a choice. You have a choice to just get the $1.99 book and read. 207 pages, I believe is what it is. Yeah, 207 pages. Or I can get the Kindle, which is what I do, and then add the Audible for $9.99. Okay, those are your choices. And then you can purchase it. Okay, and you can go through and buy now for one click, or whatever it is you decide to do there. As far as that goes. So that's how you do that. That's how you buy both of them and get the narration. Okay. I do want to show you how you can listen to the audio, take notes, all that good stuff. So I'm going to switch it back. Actually, no, I'm not going to switch it back yet because I do want to show you how to search some when you're in Amazon. So you're in Amazon. Over here to the left is departments. And so I'm going to search for books and Audible. And so I always go for Kindle books or Kindle Unlimited. If you have Kindle Unlimited, that's the way to go because they don't cost you anything besides your $10 a month that you pay. So Kindle books. And then you can go to several different categories. As far as what you're probably looking for, I would go to self-help is what I would probably go to. Or right now, if you are new to personal development or books with marriage, type in Gary Chapman and just start down the list. Start down the list of all of his books. Find out, what it is you're struggling with, what you need for your marriage, and just go through there. Like this book I recommended for you guys, This One More Try. It's $8.71 for your Kindle, and then you can get the Audible for $3.91. Well, if you don't want the Kindle, just do the Audible. It's $3.99, right? And that, that's a way to do it. Now, it might be $3.99 because I've already purchased it. Because sometimes, it's cheaper when you buy the Kindle first and then the Audible. And that's probably what the case is here. Okay. But I do want to show you one thing about the Kindle Unlimited and why we do Kindle Unlimited. So if I am to search for the books in Kindle Unlimited, and then to browse the catalog, and then go to, let's self-help. I think I already have this one. I'm not sure if I have it in audio. Yeah, I already have that one. Yeah, I already have that one, so never mind. All right, I don't have this one. Yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to just find one where you can, um, well, I purchased that too. Good grief. I have a lot of these, where you can just add the Audible. Um, let's see if this one, I know I don't have that. All right. So basically what you can do here is you can purchase the Kindle, and then there should be a little box to click, but it's not showing me. There should be a little box to click to upgrade to the Audible. Um, it's just going to be difficult for me because I'm doing a video. That's what happens. Oh gosh, let's see if this one. Oh, there we go. Yay. All right. So see, like peace of mindfulness, everyday rituals to conquer anxiety and calm unlimited inner peace. Claim unlimited inner peace. So the book is free. You read for free, download the book. And then as you're downloading the book, you could say add audible narration for $1.99. So you get the narration for $2, right? So you have this book in your library. It's 132 pages, and then it's downloading to your Audible. So okay, well, how do I get them, right? So I'm going to show you how. This is how. We're going to switch back to my phone. Okay. All right. So I've already showed you the Kindle. Now I'm going to show you Audible. All right. So here we go. With Audible, once you download it, it will show, that your book is downloading. So anyone that logs in with your email address and password, obviously, will be in the cloud. And so let's say that you're going to listen to, this fit mentality. Okay.
I'm Chronister, narrated by Lily Chevalier.
All right. So obviously that's going to play all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do is, as I'm listening to this, and I find a spot that I like, and I want to take a clip of that. I want to set a bookmark. Here at the bottom is clip, and so I'll do that. I'll just hit clip, and you can add a note. And sometimes I do that. Most of the time I don't. And the reason I don't is because I can flip back to the Kindle, and I can find my book, Fit Mentality, go to my notes like I showed you earlier, and it takes the notes for me. So if I hit that, see the little blue? That's where I hit my note. So I don't need it. Like I can just go to it and say, what was it that I wanted? Anything. What did I want it for? Oh, it was this right here. And I can highlight it if I want to. There's really no need to, because I can just pull up the note. Isn't that awesome? Like, I love that feature. One more thing that I want to show you. This is what I like. This is how I can send you guys some of these books. I don't know what the limit is. I'm sure I could probably Google it and find it. But you can gift books and you can send books for free. So if no one has ever received a book for free, you can gift them a book. Their first book from a friend is free. And so, like, if I'm going to send this Fit Mentality to someone, these 3 dots right here, I can click on those and I can send this book to someone. I just have to have their email, their phone number, or Facebook Messenger. I send that to them and they get it for free. Of course, they have to have the Audible and download it and start listening, right? I can also gift books. You do have to go to an Audible. Hold on, I'll show you really quick and then I'll be done. You do have to go to an Audible. I can't think. Computer. You have to go to a computer and go to audible.com. And it's going to show your library as there as well. So let's say I wanted to gift this. I thought it was just me. It's a good one for you guys to read too. Telling the truth about perfectionism, inadequacy, and power. Basically, kind of what we're talking about in this group, that so many other people, are going through some of the same things. You just don't realize it because we don't talk about it. But let's say I want to gift this. So I'm just going to, I actually went really fast to that. So I'm going to click on the library, my books, and I'm going to scroll down until I find the book that I want. And then the title is where I'm going to click, not the actual audiobook, the title. And then here, under where you write the book, it says give as a gift. And then I actually get a very discounted price on it since I've already purchased the Kindle, and then I get the discount price on the audiobook. So whatever I purchase the audiobook for is what I can gift it for. So I can gift this to someone for, less than $5. Just need their email, type that in, and I can give that to somebody. So it's pretty neat. I like to do that, a lot of times for my fitness girls and, just friends in general. So anyway, that's how you do it. I don't really think there's anything else as far as that goes. Anything Gary Chapman is great to start with as far as your marriage, personal development, and then Brene Brown. Read everything she has. Listen to everything she has. She's amazing. YouTuber. Yeah, she's great. So I think that's it. If you have any questions about that, please let me know, and I'll talk to you guys soon.